and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today I'm angry. It is the first official day of fall, and apparently the weather in Missouri did not get the memo. It was 100 degrees yesterday. The Weather Channel is calling for hot and muggy all week long. It is Friday, so I can't really complain because next week it's supposed to cool down a little bit, just the 80s for a high in the first week of fall, but whatever. So I don't know if you guys watched my first video, but you should go back and check it out because you get to see my beautiful face in this image. Anyways, I talked about how much I love the fall, how much I love pumpkin spice. I'm actually drinking a pumpkin spice latte that I made myself out of a mug that says it's pumpkin spice season. And while it is, and the beautiful tree right outside of my window in my office is aware of that fact as well, because here in Missouri, in our air quote mild climate, the trees will just lose their leaves regardless of what day it is, regardless of what the weather is like outside. Now, I say regardless of what day, but actually it's about the exact same time every year that my trees around my house transform into this magic that my soul desires and starts to lose the leaves. And you wake up in the morning and the wind is blowing and the trees are turning colors and you think, I'm going to go outside in my fuzzy slippers, in a jacket, and walk my dogs. And then you have a heat stroke. And that's what happened to me yesterday. I didn't actually have a heat stroke, but I was boiling hot, sweating. I had to take a second shower. I had to change clothes. My dogs are Husky Malamute mixes, which you will see them once Pets finally comes out. And, I'm sorry, cats and dogs, whatever. I'm going to keep calling it Pets. But anywho, they don't like the heat either. I'm basically a Malamute myself. I am fluffy and cuddly and playful and loyal, and I love the cold weather. And so my dogs and I were not enjoying it. So normally my dogs will go outside and play and frolic and be adorable and roll around in the leaves. And they did that for about 10 minutes yesterday before they looked at me and went, yeah, let's go back inside. We're done with this. So today what we're doing to both celebrate the first day of fall and hopefully put some good juju out into the universe and have Mother Nature finally figure out what she's doing and give my mild climate weather area that I live in some actual mild weather. We're making a fall themed sim. She is a little bit not New Orleans. I don't know where that came from. Northeastern United States themed fall. So she's a little preppy, which is my personal style anyways, when I'm not wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. Anyways, but I do kind of go through a little bit of time trying to make her perfectly fall themed. And I even have, you'll see in a second, a fairly fall looking shirt. Oh, there it is. There it is. This does not work though, because that just says lumberjack to me for some reason, but I still love that. Whoever created that CC, you are a wonderful human being. That is my favorite print. Other than my own personal, family's tartan, that thing is awesome, but I'm going to have to learn how to make CC before I have that in my game. Also, I do apologize for that weird touch blue circle thing. I didn't notice it while I was playing The Sims because I was so laser focused on the clothes themselves that I didn't realize that I was putting a blue circle around everything. So you can actually see when I click on stuff instead of when I'm just hovering over it. By the way, this is in real time because it only took me about, a little over 12 minutes to make this sim. I made another sim earlier on the day actually that I got back from vacation, or the first official day that I was awake and not angry. And that only took me about 8 minutes, and that was CC free, which that should have been flipped in my brain. But everything about the sim, I wanted her to seem like we're going into fall. So her hair is just a little bit sun bleached still. Her skin's just a little bit tan still. But her clothing reflects my feelings of let it be fall. Let us all be happy and drink our pumpkin spice lattes in the pumpkin patch with the leaves falling down around us. I'm finally getting to her boots, which, classic white girl boots. These are Maxis Match, which I don't typically use, but something about these boots in particular warm my soul, and it's probably because they're so fall themed. Now, here in a second, we'll be moving on to the formal, and what you're gonna learn is that I have a distinct decision that I've made for my formal versus the party wear thing. And the reason why I made the decision is because we have those two categories. So when the Sims show up to an event that my Sim's at and they have on a short dress and it's supposed to be formal, I get a little upset because that's a party dress. And I'm just weird like that. You know, I just saw a shirt. We're staring at it right now. It's the black one with that red plaid. It has different colors that would have been perfect, and I just didn't even pay attention. So I think I'm going to go back in when I play with this Sim a little bit and add that outfit to her. I also got this jacket that I really want to put on somebody's grandmother real soon. So look forward to an ornate, artsy grandmother soon. But here we are, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I eventually take this little cardigan off and stop trying to figure out what shirt I wanted to put on her shortly. But yeah, I struggled with this because I was just so angry that it was so hot. I probably should have sped this up, but you know what? I actually did hit the speed up button. It was like 4 minutes that I broke it down to, and it was lightning speed, and that was only moving it from 1 to 2. So hopefully you guys like listening to me complain about the weather. Now, I will say I'm fully aware of the fact, here we go. Here's a New England sweater that I was thinking of. I'm fully aware of the fact that the hurricanes and the earthquakes and things that are devastating other people's lives and ruining their houses are way worse than what I'm going through with being hot. I'm aware. You don't have to tell me in the comments. I know I'm horrible for thinking that. I just had a conversation at the vet, actually. I went with my mother-in-law. Her dog's having some health issues, and I paid for what was going on with poor Roxy. She's a beautiful creature. Anyways, but the lady behind the counter and I were complaining together about the fact that it's supposed to be fall today and it doesn't feel like it, and we feel bad feeling that way because when you see tropical storms down in the south, typically up here, we think, oh, yay, fall's coming. And that's horrible, especially because I have friends and I have family members that are down there who either couldn't get out or refused to leave, and they just, I know it's bad. Okay, guys, I understand that. I'm super lucky that I'm just hot. But I moved to Missouri for the mild climate, and it's, thank you, climate change, been changing every year. So when I moved here, we're on formal wear. Anyways, I moved here in December of 2010, and we had a picturesque Christmas winter. We had the winter I've been waiting for my whole life. There was snow up to my knees. It was fabulous. I loved it. I baked cookies. I sang Christmas songs. I watched A White Christmas with my family. It was perfect. And each year since, we've gotten less and less snow, and the summers have been longer and longer and hotter. And I don't enjoy it. I'm not a fan. I moved here for the cooler weather. So I just kind of feel like I bought something on Wish and it came in and it wasn't the same product. You know that feeling. You guys have ordered off of Wish. I won't ever again. Plus, they run in Japanese sizes, so it doesn't matter if you're an American small. You are a Japanese extra, extra large on Wish. Yeah, actually, it's Chinese sizing, I think. Japanese people, I watched a video on an American girl that's teaching English over there, and she ordered stuff from there. And it was even smaller than the Japanese clothes she'd been buying. So, there you see me trying out some medieval style clothing on this Sim for some reason, because I just wanted her to have long sleeves on her formal gown. But I eventually landed on this like 2000s era prom dress and was like, yep, this is what we're putting on her. This feels like a dress that you'd wear to like football homecoming. This works for me. Actually, most of the time the dress would have been like cut to the knee. Also, so on that same subject, my younger sister-in-laws think I'm insane because we had a basketball homecoming. So not only did we have football, or like your traditional homecoming, we had basketball homecoming. A lot of people have formal dances anyways twice a year other than prom, but they thought it was weird that it centered around basketball for us. But I grew up in a small town in Kentucky where I went to a county school, and it was, basketball is huge in Kentucky. It really is. Go UK, woo! Anyways, it's a big deal down there. So it didn't seem weird to me until I came up here and I was buying homecoming dresses for the girls, and they just kind of, I was like, oh, you're going to need a winter homecoming dress or a basketball homecoming dress too. You can do long then. And they're like, what are you talking about, you crazy person? So leave a comment and let me know if that's just something weird that my high school did to get extra money out of us or what, because I had fun. I love my basketball homecoming dresses. I still have them, by the way, and they are gorgeous. Plus, I love basketball, so anything to celebrate that, right? Here you see me trying to figure out what someone would wear specifically for fall. And, oh, is this, okay. Sorry, my computer froze up and like crashed. So here's the thing. My husband built the computer that I'm working on. So I'm afraid to touch anything. So I just basically do the turn it off, turn it back on. And it froze at the exact same spot that it had previously shut down before. So I freaked out a little bit there. I was like, is this the clip where it froze? Oh, God. I thought that got deleted. Anyways, sorry for my mild panic attack there, guys. I actually checked this and looked to see if there's anything I needed to edit out. And yet my brain still did that. But if you're enjoying my spazziness and problems like that, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments and hit subscribe. Now that I've done the shameless self-promotion, which doesn't bother me in the least for some reason. I don't know, but, go ahead. Subscribe and fill my dark soul with happiness. Mwahaha. I know I'm weird. It's okay, guys. And, it's funny, on this part right here, I actually knew exactly what I wanted to put her in, but I was having trouble finding it for some reason. Don't know why. I love this outfit. I don't remember who it's by. I think it's by the same person that made the cool grandma sweater. But whoever you are, you're fabulous and I love your stuff. Make some more, CC, because I love you. You're amazing. Sorry, I'm really hyper today. I don't know why. I've had like 4 sips of this coffee. I shouldn't be this bouncy. But, anger makes me bouncy. Yay! And so do the beautiful trees that are staring at me going, come with us, come with us. They're like little sirens of fall death. I really like this hair too. I forget sometimes what hair I put on them, which is funny because I've basically stuck with this group of hair that you can see right now for most of my Sims lately. Like, I like my other CC hair, but there's something about that grouping where it's just like, yeah. Also, the swimsuit that looks just like this above it, but in gray with the tattoos on the girl, I was so annoyed because I downloaded that and thought that it was the swimsuit. It turns out it's a nudie sim thing, so you won't be seeing any of that. And here you can see that I have named her Fall In. Yeah, I was trying to name her like Fallen Leaves or something silly like that. And I actually off camera made her a friend whose last name is like Fall Springs. Yeah, because I'm lame. Or Autumn Springs, I'm sorry. So her name is Fallen Autumn, and her friend's name is Autumn Springs because I'm lame. But we are coming to the end. I gave her a lot of like, I want to be outside and I want to do cool things kind of, and like family oriented, because you get little like mushy during the fall. And so that's who she is. But we're coming to the end of the video, and I appreciate you guys listening to me rant about the weather, because isn't that charming? And if you like me, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of this craziness, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later on. Take care and happy fall, y'all. Bye.